Hi friends, welcome back to Cat's Chat, the critical thinking channel. So everybody saw my post yesterday, and so today we're going to talk about the situation on Lolcow Bus last night. I definitely saw some behaviours I think were worth discussing. So with that in mind, I'm putting a trigger warning on this for discussions on mental health and various forms of manipulation and DV. So if this isn't for you, I completely understand. You need to look after yourself and your own mental well-being. So I will see you in the next one. But if not, let's. So last night on Bus, they had a special guest on named Milky, and they were definitely trying to wind up Amber Lynn through most of. And what I found is just like I found her behaviour completely shocking. So we're going to talk about that. I'm not going to show the whole video. I'm only going to show snippets that are relevant to what we're discussing, partly because I just can't handle it. But I do think it's really important to be aware of the signs and talk about
Amber is fat. Kill the cat.
So as you can see, this triggered Amber straight away. They played this song 1,000 times in this episode. It was funny the first maybe 3 times, but after the 1,000th, it just wasn't. And you see her behaviour starting to escalate as time goes on. Obviously, this was meant to wind her up. I'm not saying it's not, but it's interesting how she.
You guys like that
What
new?
was that?
Yeah, hopefully you guys like the new Dono sound. I want to get something because like all the shows have a cool
What
sound.
was that? Like,
Whose
I was
idea
okay,
was
I
that?
guess, with the Amber is fat, but then killed the cat. Are you fucking
Well,
joking me?
Look, it's
Yeah,
just
that's an accusation.
it's just wait, what now? An
I do
actualization?
not
I
want to
said it
hear
wrong.
that.
An accusation, not
Dude.
that.
That's fucked up, bro. Do not ever play that again. Nice try. Good job.
All right, I'll take it off. Don't worry, guys. I'll take it off.
Listen, I think there's a whole fucking shit show a brewing because I watch Cash like it's my fucking job, bitch. Keem needs
So
to
you're
start paying
upset? Wait,
attention.
hold up, pause. You're obsessed with me, is what you're saying. My ears are falling off. You're so obsessed with me.
No, I'm not fucking obsessed with you. But you're talking shit. I literally have clips, bitch. I have clips. I come with receipts. Sweet tea,
Why are
listen
you
to
talking
this.
so much shit?
Scoot Magoo says, I want to make them pissed off today. It would make me happy. That's what he said.
Oh, so I was thinking Keemstar made that, but now I'm starting to wonder if Scooter made it.
Okay, so I want you to bear that in mind that she already watched Cash Cow, whatever that is, and she already knew that Scoot was planning to wind her up. So you think you would be prepared for anything with that, especially with Lolcow Bus. She's been there long enough, she knows what they're like, right? So yeah, so let's carry on watching. Remember, she knew that this was going to happen tonight, and we'll see how she starts reacting. And I just want to also make it clear that these are all my own opinions of what I'm seeing in the situation and from my own experiences with people with mental health and challenging behaviour. And if you are experiencing any of these issues, we are going to talk about these issues and how to de-escalate when they happen, which I hope will be helpful for people. But generally, if you are experiencing any of these problems, please do reach out to professionals. Strictly my own opinion here, and with that being said, let's.
You're good, dude. You're honestly, dude, you killed it. Like, you look amazing. You really do. No,
Alright,
exactly.
stop kissing her ass.
Okay. Look, if I'm okay, look, I get a little honest when I'm drunk. So let's not drop too many 50s because I can't afford to be too honest with this job. If I'm just honest with you guys, no, like, look, here's the deal. I thought it'd be like it was like oh god, yeah. So if you don't know already, guys, it's on the screen, $50, and we're taking some shots. Now she's gonna be taking sips of the buzz. What do you have, Sweet Tea? I
got the same thing that I had last time. But at least I got a glass this time. So somebody with all the detractor channels were like, "Oh my god, why is she drinking straight from the bottle? Was she something caveman?"
Oh, they're gonna have a field day with me today because I'm hoping to kill that bottle tonight. I'm gonna be honest. CTX welcome band. When I saw you in the chat before the show, what's up, dude? They want to see you.
I'm taking this fucking bullshit off. I should have never even showed up today.
Okay. Rule said, "Thank you very much, Banwood, for 3 months." W Iceman, yeah. W, I love me some Iceman.
Are you drunk already?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
so fucking lame. You're the lamest person I've ever met.
I'm not that drunk. No, let me be clear. I'm not that drunk. I did drink today during cash, and I
Where's
might
my
have.
costume? Why do you think my face is fucking green, bro? Do you think my ears just naturally look like this? Am I a natural princess? Well, thanks for the compliment.
No, I mean, you do kind of just look like yourself right now. I'm sorry. Okay, that was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. My bad, dude. Dude,
If
whenever
someone does not donate to make me drink, I'm gonna get really fucking pissed even more so. I'm not a stupid 20 because I'm not hearing that stupid song again. Help me.
you don't like the song,
I'm
I
in
think
dire
the song's really good. I like the song. You know, I think it exemplifies what the show's about.
So are you saying that I'm the main ingredient here?
We're
Look
look.
like a fucking green bean.
It's like a stew, you know, like we're
Shrek
cooking up.
who?
We're cooking up a stew in the swamp, you know, and you're a big part of
You
the
look like a
stew.
green bean. She looks like a rock. I look like Fiona. I did the fucking job.
So as you can see, her behaviour is already escalating, and she's gone to very defensive mode. And I know they say this is all scripted in that, but I feel like we've seen this so many times in her own channel to know that this is just Amber now. I know they say, oh, it's all planned, it's all scripted, but she's sucking the energy out of the room. She is making sure that people know she's pissed off because it's always about her, right? And I don't often lay into Amber on my channel because I try not to be that way, but like this is the beginning of the escalation right here, and we're about to watch it in real time.
Make Scooter do the craziest shit within reason, please.
All right, yeah, I'm down for that. Fuck it.
We're
Oh,
gonna party
fuck it.
tonight on a Friday night.
Truth
We're all
or, okay,
stretched
so
out.
it has to be within reason. All right, welcome to Banward or Cash Cow. Fuck yeah, shout out Ali Baby.
Cash Cow.
Welcome to Cash Cow. Truth or dare, it has to be within reason. You can't ask us to burn down our fucking home or something like that. But if you ask me to do a backflip, I will try to do a backflip to the best of my ability.
I want to see you do a backflip.
You're gonna attempt a backflip?
Only if they don't know for it. I'm not doing it on my own volition. I'm just being honest. Cassie, I do have a sex life. I'll have you know. We'll get into that later, though. Fuck you.
Oh, are you getting one guy later?
Ooh.
I mean,
You're gonna tell us about your sex life?
Everybody's saying Amber looks the best.
Really?
Because I do.
Dude, that's
I literally do.
See, and
You look
she
actually like Fiona.
Do.
and she loses her mind like every day. Like, oh my god, the chat hates me. I'm gonna quit. The chat hates me.
Amber
You're
is
dumbass.
fat. Kill the cat.
I'm not the fucking lady, baby.
At Ancient
so hard to
Toddler
dance
super
to that.
chatted $19.99. Amberlynn's costume / makeup is perfect.
It
Sweet
really
tea,
is.
I have no words. I'm terrified but also amazed. And Scoop tea, you look like old Greg. If you don't drink booze out of a shoe, I will be upset.
A dare, bitch. That's a dare, bitch.
Is that a
Put out
dare?
boot.
Is that a
Booze
dare?
out of the shoe.
All right, let me go get my shoe.
Sauce
One sec.
boot.
All right, hold it down for a sec. I'll go get my shoes.
Is he gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a drink for every 20. I know he said 50, but you know what? I'm a cheap bitch. I'm
I'll
a
drink
cheap date.
You're cheap date.
I am a cheap date. What can I say? I'm a lightweight. It works out great. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see him get athlete's feet in his mouth. I'm so excited.
Oh fuck.
Dude, I
that
think
can
that's-
happen.
I think that song's a banger, and I think it's very danceable. Personally, I want to like. If you guys want to hear the full song at some point, let me know. I think it's really good though. Like that's just my take on it. I think it's like it's got like that Denmark vibe where it's just.
You already pissed me
Fucking
off with
Denmark's
Cash.
dick.
You already pissed me off by looking like the worst Shrek I've ever seen. You look like a burnt green bean that I'm gonna put down the garbage disposal. Do not fucking start.
Wait, where did my
He looks
words
ooh,
go?
he looks like the Jolly Green Giant.
Kind of do actually. You're not wrong.
Doesn't look like no Shrek that I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can see right now like her emotional maturity. So instead of just kind of taking a deep breath and addressing it properly, she's now attacking her co-host, trying to belittle them to try and take some attention away from her. And this is a very, very, very manipulative tactic to use. So, like, these people can't make a joke, and I know it is a bit further than a joke, but like, she knows what they're like, right? And the way she's behaving is because she's losing control of the conversation, and it's very, very obvious that that's what's happening.
You're not about to.
Asshole.
Amber is fat. Kill the cat.
At Marmab 334 super chatted $49.99.
Yes.
You all look amazing, but Sweet Tea is hilariously the best.
She
Amber
legit
is fat.
is.
Take you home for some waffles.
Kill the cat.
At Jordan Michelle
I'm
31
not
super
even fucking
chatted
joking.
$20.25. Scooter, change the sound. Amberlynn and Sweet Tea look amazing. Scooter, you look like a pickle. Drink up, babes.
Amber is fat.
I might as well just take it to the dome at this point. My
Kill
God.
the cat.
Oh, that's like a banger. This is like a Denmark song. I
At
love it.
Murder Panda Reads super chatted $20. How many donations for ALR to do a live weigh-in with an impartial third party? Like a vet clinic. They have big
How
enough
do your price range?
scales.
Amber is fat. Kill the cat.
At Kelly the Instigator super chatted $19.99. Scooter, here's a truth. Who do you like better, ALR or Sweet Tea? ALR and Sweet Tea look great. I don't know who the fuck Scooter is supposed to be.
Okay, if we're talking costumes here, I'm sorry. Like, ALR looks amazing. She killed the Fiona like cosplay. She really did. Like, dude, I'm sorry. Sweet Tea went like next level. She really fucking did. I'm so impressed.
Listen,
Come
You
on, your
look
best
like-
friend, Shrek.
Shrek looks like Fiona's poop after she had green slushy.
Okay, I'm just gonna take my shot. Crown Royal,
Right here.
freshly
I'm getting
cracked for
fucking
Lolcow
fed up,
Bus.
bro. This
It's
whole
princess.
community, girl world, LCU, you guys just make fun of me. You hate me. You use me for money. Every single last one of you.
So this victim mentality and self-importance, her saying like, you wouldn't be here without me and you all take advantage of me, she's like flipped it round to this victimhood. These guys aren't buying it, and I'm actually pretty impressed that they're not. And they keep going with her. And I'm kind of understanding from it that they are trying to desensitize her to all the bullshit that comes at her. Because there is a lot of it is bullshit, and a lot of it is stuff that happened so long ago. Like, how they're still making content about it is crazy. But, we're watching her behavior, like I say, in real time right now. And the reason I wanted to do a video on it is because this triggered me. And I'll explain a bit more a bit later on when we get more into it. But yeah, I don't often talk about my own personal situation, but I think it's important that I do so you can understand why I'm aware of these behaviours. So let's carry on.
We're having fun. What are you talking about? We're dancing. We're banging. We're having a great time. We're having a good time. Now, I don't know why this is missing so much. It makes no sense to me. I don't know if.
Why don't you play the clip, you dumb fuck? Because you said in fucking cash, you straight up said, I want to open this because I'm supposed to open it on Bus, but I want Amberlynn and Sweet Tea to be mad. It'll make me so happy.
Okay.
Thank God you watch,
Let me take my
Amberlynn.
shot.
I watch it like it's my job.
It is. Oh, my goodness, it helps us a lot.
There's no fucking bug on my mirror.
Oh,
And
that
do
went on
smell
my
like
nose
Peter
for.
poop.
Oh, no, okay. I might have said that. I'll be honest. I'm drunk enough to be honest with
I'm
you and
getting
not
so
gaslight you.
fucking pissed off.
So what I will say
I don't
is,
even want to hear you.
no.
Every time you talk, I'm gonna talk over you. I don't give a
Well,
fuck.
Yeah,
no,
you suck, Peter.
what?
You look like a straight up bunny fucking green bean having. Ugh.
If you didn't want us bitching at you, you shouldn't have started the war.
What? Wait, what war did I start? Hold up, pause.
You literally have so much gasoline on you. You invented gaslight.
Yes. You were the person that wrote the book about gaslight.
Look, okay,
or
you're not
whatever.
wrong. I did say that on Cash. I said, look, let me crack open this fucking bottle of Crown Royale so I can piss them off because I thought it'd be funny. I'm gonna be honest. You guys have gotten on my nerves
Oh,
a
you're
little
all
bit this
funny.
week. So that was my way of getting a get back, that's all
How
it
did
was.
you get on your nerves?
Well, okay. Now look, we
Bitch,
both
I look like a wide load today. I noticed. What?
Just today.
All right.
No, I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Get Team in here right now because I'm tired of your dumbass. I don't want you anymore.
Oh, come on. We're not, dude. Literally yesterday,
I'm gonna yesify Donkey.
Oh, look at she's putting on makeup for Donkey. No, like, look,
Well,
listen.
Amber Lynn gets to be pretty. I want to be pretty too.
Amber is fat. Kill the cat.
Okay, so when I saw her pick that up and start doing hitting actions, I was side-eyeing. I'm going to be honest, because to me, this is the beginning of a very, like, of her expressing that she wants to lash out at people, which she expressly said that she never does because she doesn't have a violent bone in her body, right? I remember that very, very well. When she was talking about, um, hurting people, she was like, I can pick up this plant pot if you want. I could do this. I'm just not a violent person. I remember that so clearly. So when she first picked that up and started doing the hitting action, I was a bit like, yeah, it started a whole thing with me. But we'll continue and we'll talk about it.
At Alexis01T4 you super chatted $20. Amber you look like the Mucinex mascot. Scooter you look like a VeggieTales character.
Yeah.
Sweet Tea you look adorable. Also can we get a full version of the super chat song?
Alright. I'll try to get that. I'll put that in the Discord. Don't worry. We're gonna cook it up.
Kill the cat.
I'm literally about to leave, bro.
At Murder Panda Reads super chatted $20. How much for Amberlynn to do a live weigh-in at a vet clinic?
Amber is fat. Kill the cat.
At underscore PF323 super chatted $19.99. Change the damn sound, y'all should be a team. Adore you, sweet
Yeah,
tea.
Scooter.
ALR dare of your choice for scoots.
Amber is fat. Kill the
He's
cat.
going.
At Nicole super chatted $19.99. Why are people so obsessed with how much Amberlynn weighs? Who gives a F?
Because I'm sexy
It's
as
weird,
fuck
bro.
and they need to put
Amber
a number
is
on it.
fat.
It's fat as fuck, boy!
Get the fuck off.
Kill the cat.
Right, so as you can see, the actions with the object are becoming more violent and more aggressive with the strangling motion, the hitting motion. It's all like a precursor to her actual intentions in her subconscious. So, quote, when someone you're arguing with expresses through physical gestures such as slamming hands, hitting objects, or otherwise exhibiting threatening presence, it indicates the potential unsafe conflict escalation. Managing such situations requires prioritizing your safety while attempting to reduce tension. So, as you can see, like, and how I saw it as well, is that this is how she's feeling, and I definitely feel if Scooter had been in that room, she would have actually physically hurt him. The author says step 1 to ensure your immediate safety. 1. Physically distance yourself. Move to a safe distance away to avoid accidental harm. Now, because he's not in the room and she couldn't get her hands on him, she's maybe subconsciously or consciously showing what she wants to do to him with the strangling motion and the hitting. Do not mirror aggressive behavior. Avoid striking objects back or responding physically. This could escalate the situation. And be aware of exits. Make sure you have a clear way to leave the area if needed. Now, what we've heard in the past is that Amber likes to corner people in their rooms and won't let them leave and digs nails into people. And with the scratching action we're seeing now, that I believe that's a possibility. I think it's important to say that a long time ago, I was in a very emotionally a relationship with someone, and it was for on and off for about 10 years. I just could not get away from him, and I don't know, something about me was besotted with him. But he also made me feel very, very little and always berated me, always put me down. And one day, out of nowhere, I'd had enough. I'd made him a lovely meal for when he came home from work. I had a day off work and I was a chef at the time. And I'd made him this meal. He was vegan and I wasn't, but I'd gone out of my way to kind of make something really nice and flavorful because back then when we were together, all you could get in restaurants for vegans was like salad and chips and stuff like that. And being a chef, I like to experiment. So I'd made like a pulled mushroom burger with sweet potato fries and a homemade vegan brownie and homemade vegan ice cream. And I was really excited to show him. And he came in and he said to me, he just looked at the food, he'd obviously had a bad day, and said, "Why can't we just eat normal food or I don't have to eat this crap all the time?" And I was devastated because I put my heart and soul into that. But something in that moment clicked in my head. And I said, "Why do you get to speak to me like that?" It literally came out of absolutely nowhere. I don't know what brought it on. Like it was the first time I'd ever stood up to him when he was being that way to me, and the shock on his face said all I needed to know. So after that, I thought, well, I've done it once. Like, I'm going to start sticking up for myself and, you know, just, showing that I'm worth something. Um, but then he escalated and he stopped letting me sleep. I had to work like 14-hour shifts. And if I tried to go to sleep, he would just be banging around, making noises and stuff like that. But if I started ignoring that, he'd start throwing things. And he used to like punch holes in walls and stuff, which is obviously not okay. And I've had to learn that a lot, like as I've been getting older. But he started, instead of punching walls and breaking stuff, he would, like, there was one night I remember where he started throwing books at me, like directly at me, not to hit me, but like around me to make me aware that he was frustrated with me. And that was very alarming for me. And when we eventually separated and he left and I went to therapy, the therapist said to me that you're very lucky you got out when you did because he lost control of the relationship and the situation, and you were standing up for yourself more and not taking any more of the emotional gains. The only way he could then move on to is physical. And my therapist fully believed that if I'd stayed any longer with him, he would have physically assaulted me. Like it was the next step to that. So watching Amber behave this way, knowing full well that she can't get hold of these actual people, she's acting out on other things. And I genuinely believe with what I'm seeing and the look on her face that she would have attacked them if they were in the room. So knowing that the next step from that would have been physical and watching Amber Lynn's behaviour, like, yeah, the script has flipped for me a little bit because I always thought it was an overreaction to things with her, but seeing it in real time is showing me that it is a possibility and it's something we should all be aware of. So I was instantly triggered when I saw her do that, and I think it's very important to remind everybody that if you're experiencing this right now, whether it be online in this scenario or in real life, you are not alone. There are people out there to support you, and it's not a normal, healthy sign for any relationship. And I recommend you seek some kind of support if you can get yourselves to safety. Step two, stay calm and regulate your emotions. Control your own reactions. Keep your voice steady, avoid shouting, and maintain relaxed body language. Practice grounding techniques, deep breaths, pause before responding, and focus on lowering your own stress to prevent escalation. Use I statements. Communicate your feelings without assigning blame. For example, I feel unsafe when objects are slammed. Let's pause this discussion. So, yeah, it is very important to try and remain as calm as possible and try and de escalate it before it gets to that point so you can get yourself to safety and maybe reaching out to somebody once you've de escalated the situation or getting yourself out of the house and finding someone to talk to. It's very important that do that if you are ever in this situation.
Damn, I love
And
that.
we're the ones that were against him this whole time.
I'm telling you right fucking now, you're not getting a single fucking penny from this month of me being on this stupid show.
I
That there is like a physical threat. Like I said before, if she had him right in front of her there, she would have grabbed him. She would have grabbed him, possibly even attacked him. That's just, you can see it on her face and the way she's strangling that piece of whatever. Like, this is really, really alarming behavior from Amber Lynn right now. And yeah, this is why it triggered me so much, because it was just like flashbacks of what I'd been through, and to see her behave that way is just wild.
mean, I don't think you have the authority to make that decision.
Talk to Keen, bitch. I'll talk to Keen, bitch.
I mean, look, I
You're
don't
making
think...
it pretty hard to fight for you, Scoot.
Dude, why? Well, okay, explain to me what I've done that's so bad today.
You're dancing, you're calling your wide load.
I
Amber
want...
is fat. Kill the cat.
At Willie the Frid super chatted $20. Street, fuck goat and donkey, let's go on adventure.
Ooh. Damn,
Really?
I think that's the guy that like might have asked at one point to take you out. Dude, where did Amberlyn go? It's a fun thing, dude. Every show has a little dono sound.
Turn the fuck off!
I just wanted you to clock there, Twinkie in the background. She looks terrified. I'm just going to show you that clip again, so you can see her face.
Show has a little dono sound.
Turn the fuck off!
You saw her head go low, her ears go back. It's not an environment for an elderly dog, and it's very sad to see that poor animal has been made a part of such an ordeal. But let me know what you guys think in the comment about that. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that again because it was just not very nice to see at all. Poor animal. 3 de-escalation tactics. 1. Pause the argument, suggest a break or a time out. For example, I think we both need a moment to calm down before continuing. 2. Acknowledge emotions. Validate feelings without agreeing to aggressive behavior. I understand you're frustrated right now. 3. Avoid confrontation. Refrain from sarcasm, insult, or challenges that could inflame hostility. I think it's also important to remember not to mollycoddle them as well, and you can validate their feelings, but without like validating their feelings. I know that sounds really bizarre, but you cannot condone the actions that are happening because of how they feel. They're responsible for their own emotional regulation and not you. So this is not a way to excuse the behavior that's happening. It's just a way to help you try and get out of that situation without it becoming volatile for you and anyone around you and apparently animals. So we're going to go into the part where Milky Tea arrives, and I'm not going to do all of it. I'm going to just clip out a few bits that I thought were important in the conversation, because to be honest, they didn't let her have a word in edgeways. She barely got to ask any questions. So, and they all ganged up on her, and it turned out to be set up by Keane because he didn't like her, which seems completely unfair. But there was a couple of things that I found very interesting when Amber was answering the question. So we're going to look into that.
Why is Milky here?
Because look, I wanted people have wanted to see.
Scooter, I'm not fucking asking you. Milky, why are you here?
Amber is fat. Kill the cat.
Oh, we got a snap out here for it.
At Pluck super chatted $20. Milky is the only sane and pretty one here.
Thank you.
Milky
Keep it
baby
up,
looking
beautiful. Red heart emoji.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know nothing about this person. Keep that in mind. You know nothing about this person.
Yeah, they may have killed the cat for all I know.
So-
My cats are still alive.
For all I
My
know.
cat's
So is
still
mine.
alive.
So is mine,
For all
you
I
dumb bitch.
know.
So
All
is
of them?
mine.
So, like
All of them?
Amberlyn asked, what made you want to come up here tonight?
You know that cats go missing? Do you know that cats go missing? That's a thing that happens
Mine
millions.
Mine never did. So
I've had
weird.
animals
So
go-
stupid.
I've had
That's not a
animals
no.
go away.
I'm sorry, that's not a fair thing. Like I've had a cat get out. That shit happens. Like that's not fair to say
Yeah,
because
sure.
like I don't know like how long have you had cats? Have you had cats your entire life? Because like cats get out sometimes, and that's a
I
very
have.
traumatizing.
My cat lived
It's very
to
scary.
21.
Have you ever had
My
a
cat
cat
lived to
get
21.
out?
Yep, he was an outdoor cat.
And
lived
it's
to
very
21.
scary. You like
That's abusive.
Yeah, that's
To me is
abusive.
abusive.
It's not.
You gonna
Look,
leave your
Because
cat
some people
outside?
do.
no, she's no. Hold on.
Oh my God, that's
Hold on,
abuse,
sweetie, hold on. It's like she said, that's not abusive. That's a fucking honest mistake. Shit happens. These are wild. These are animals.
Scooter.
I have to say, my opinion on this is people want to do what's best for their animals, right? So my animals are both outdoor cats. They're both rescue. They both come from outdoor homes, farms, and they weren't looked after properly and things like that. So taking away their freedom, personally for me, just seems like a cruelty, and I would not have got them if I couldn't allow them the freedom that they needed, if that makes sense. So for Amber to be there saying it's abusive to have outdoor cats, I think if you have the right environment for them to be able to be outdoors, then why not? I mean, that could be controversial to a lot of people. Everybody's different and has different views on that, but my personal view on that is that my cats are very happy with being outdoors.
But no,
I
Amberlynn,
think
I'm taking your side here. What I'm saying.
But if you're
Bro.
taking her
Oh my
side,
God.
why is it in your song?
Well,
Because they're fucking trolls,
that's a
bitch.
banger. I'm just being honest.
Oh, so
That's a
that's
banger.
okay. So they can be trolls, but no one else can be trolls.
This is my
Well, no,
song.
okay, hold on. This is two separate things because, like, dude, a cat
I'm
gets
just
out, that's
confused.
one thing. A cat gets out, that's one thing. Like, that song's literally memeing on the fucking people that call her a cat killer. So I'm sorry, I don't believe that's true. I've never seen anything that says she's a
I
cat
have a
killer.
problem with this
I do.
picture of the dog's claws. I have a
You're
real big
so
problem
dumb,
with
bitch.
it.
Okay.
You can tell the dog is pushing down, and when the dog or cat push down, their claws kind of extend a little bit farther than what they
I've got about 4 photos just like that where the dog's not doing that, but that's fine, sure.
Okay.
One thing I can say 100% truth, I would never hurt another animal. I would never neglect another animal.
You'd never hurt another animal, so you've already hurt an animal in the past then.
I would never hurt another animal. Now that is very, very telling. That is what we like to call a Freudian slip. I'm going to play it again.
Hurt another animal, I would never neglect another animal.
You'd never hurt another animal, so you've already hurt an animal in the past then.
A Freudian slip, also known as a paraxis, is an unintentional error in speech, memory, or action that reveals a person's unconscious thoughts or feelings. These slips are believed to occur when repressed desires or thoughts break through the unconscious mind, exposing hidden anxieties or wishes. For example, saying the wrong name during a conversation may indicate underlying feelings about that person. So Amber saying another animal is huge alarm bells, huge, and yeah, it was definitely a Freudian slip. So we're going to watch that again, and we're going to watch her reaction to it.
I would never hurt another animal. I would never neglect another animal.
You'd never hurt another animal, so you've already hurt an animal in the past then.
Bitch, you're not from my country, so maybe you don't understand language, but that's not what I meant.
Yeah. No, what did you
Amber
mean?
is fat.
We're animals. Another animal.
Kill the cat.
At Kill 2114 super chatted $20. I think it's crazy how Amber cut her off every time she tried to talk. Seems kind of defensive to me and trying to hide the possible truth come out.
Amber is
No,
fat.
it's defensive because I'm telling the truth over 100 different times.
Kill the cat.
At Chancer Benton 4745 super chatted $20, $50 to see Twinkie's nails right now.
Amber is fat.
Another animal.
One sec.
Kill the cat.
At Ammo.233 super chatted $20, show Twinkie's nails right now on live. Also, Sweet Tea stop labeling Amber a victim when she's still actively still with the funnel feeder. Milky is so gorgeous and Amber is so ready it's showing through her green pain.
Amber is fat.
How's that hurtful?
Kill the cat.
At Madonna Knowles 1180 super chatted $19.99. Go Milky go, speak facts. Keep lying, Amber.
All right.
I don't have to say this, but everybody was spending money to dare to show Twinkie's nails, and she didn't. So once again, they're scamming their audience for money. We're going to go into step 4, establishing boundaries. Set clear limits on behaviour. Calmly state that physical aggression or destructive actions are unacceptable. I cannot continue this conversation if things are being thrown and slammed. 2, follow through. If the aggression persists, remove yourself from the environment. Empty threats will not get you anywhere. You have to do what you're saying you're going to do to get someone in this mental state to understand their behaviour. Step 5, seek support if needed. Inform others. If the person is known to become physically aggressive, notify someone nearby if you require assistance. Professional intervention. In repeated and severe cases, consider mediation, counselling, or contact the authorities if safety is at risk. It's very important to follow through with these actions. I know it can be very difficult when you care about somebody. Trust me, I've been there. I've made the empty threats myself, and it's not got me anywhere. And you have to maintain those boundaries. And if your boundaries aren't being met, then you need to decide whether this is the right and safe environment for you and your animals, because at the end of the day, you're the most important thing. But I just want to remind you that you are not alone in this situation. There are a lot of people who go through emotionally abusive and physically abusive relationships, whether it's with family, with friends, with loved ones, at workplace. Like some people, that does happen. And it is very important to know that you are definitely not alone and there is plenty of support out there for you if needed. And, people have told me their stories in the comment section. I really do appreciate that. We have quite a supportive network here too. But I do recommend that if the person with the aggression can seek mental help and you can encourage them to do that, please do, but not at your own safety or risk. Your own personal safety is the most important thing in this, and whatever's happening, it's not you, it's not your fault. And I know they try and make you think that you're the problem, but it's their own problems. And if they're not willing to address it or fix it themselves, like Amber, then you need to potentially leave and make sure that your mental health and well-being.
What? Okay.
So, okay, let me ask you this.
Your facts.
This thing that
Well,
Amber
can I
asked
just go back to the
earlier.
point where she said should never abuse another animal, assuming
She
that
was
meant she
considering
abused
herself
another
an animal, I think.
No.
And that's
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
I mean, sweet tea, come on. Like, if this is an act, I just, I don't know, it just boggles my mind, to be honest.
because we are animals.
Is that what you meant?
I mean,
That's what I
no,
was
it wasn't, but sure.
taking from it.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that. Let me ask
People
you
are
this.
like,
Another animal.
What made you want to come up here tonight? Like,
Another
what
animal.
specific? Oh, one
Amber is fat. Kill the cat.
At Peyton 6630 super chatted $19.99. Why is the past relevant for you to use as an excuse, but when people bring up your past then we need to let it go, and it was years ago. Your abuse and neglect
covered
was
it.
years ago, so stop bringing it up then.
Well, I
it's
mean,
pretty simple because the shit that I went through in my life has nothing to do with any of you.
Amber
So
is
what,
fat.
Amber, right? What you just said, you're allowed to talk about your abuse because it's your story. Let's talk about Beck or Casey or Jade or anyone. Why can't they
Question
talk
for
about?
you.
Let me finish.
Amber is
This is ridiculous. I'm being abused right now. This is
Kill the
abusive.
cat.
I'm like serious.
At Chancer Benton
This is abusive.
4007.
It is very interesting that she throws that term around so freely when there are actual victims out there of abuse. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. And I think it's a cop out for not answering some of his questions. And she knows she messed up when she said another animal. She definitely, you saw it on her face that she knew what she said. So yeah, it's not.
145 super chatted $20. Show Twinkies nails for $50.
did you just say
So
you
one
think I
thing
should be
about me-
abused?
Because I'm being abused by you, by Melky, by Sweet Tea, by Keen, by your mama. Fuck all of you. Listen, I'm not going to wake my precious dog for your guys' crazy enjoyment. Point blank, period.
I bet. Yeah,
Look,
I figured.
no, here's what I will say
Like
is
a bad environment right here. Does this look like a bad environment for that dog? Just from what we can see of this apartment,
Yes.
it does.
What okay,
Yes.
In what
what looks
way?
bad? Yeah.
What way, you dumb bitch?
Because I don't think someone who can barely wipe herself can look after a pet.
That was years ago.
I want to
Doesn't
know
matter.
what. Hold on. I want to know, what do I do now? That means I'm not taking care of my pet. They all have their rabies
There's
shot.
a photo.
They get from when I was at my heaviest. Are you
There
fucking dumb?
There was a photo
Amber
just
is
like this
fat.
from when you
Oh
looked
my
at
god,
her.
I'm going crazy.
Kill the cat.
At Baked with Munchies super chatted $20, who's the baddie in the corner, came here looking to bully the vile looking whale but found love instead. Baby girl, how are you? Ooh. Classic lazy Lynn outfit, just saying.
Yeah, we got a lot of gooners in the LCB, so
So
be very
if
careful.
Melky's not going to say anything with substance, she can leave.
I mean, I'm trying, but you keep opening your mouth, and it's really
because
hard.
the things you are saying
Okay,
Here we
is
go again.
old, bitch. I'm talking years and years and years.
Well,
I don't give a
let's
fuck
go to
what
the
I did
current.
years ago.
Let's go to the current
I've
moment.
got a
What is
genuine
it?
question. I've
Hold
got a
on.
genuine question.
Hold on.
You're
Hold
allowed to
on.
talk
Hold on.
about
Hold on.
that.
Hold
Okay.
on. What is it about her environment that you think is bad for animals? Because like she shows her animals in the
She's
DC
screaming.
and shit.
She's screaming.
I'm
She's shouting.
Dude,
She's
come on.
That baby
frothing.
is still
Come on.
asleep and comfortable.
Her head's up actually, and he's looking at you. If you actually look behind you,
Dude,
Twinkie, my beautiful baby.
you're saying because she yells sometimes that's an abusive
no, I'm saying
environment
she
for the
can't care for a
animals?
pet because she can't walk it or get its nails
Well,
done.
that's not
is
what you
I'm
said
saying.
before, though. Like that's all
My
I'm
question
saying.
No,
for
I'm
you
saying
is,
both. Both things. Both
my
things.
question for you is, when did I show that I couldn't walk?
All the time.
Have you watched our show?
All the time.
Have you not watched our show?
Have you seen her TikTok?
You're really quiet,
Okay.
sweetie, just so you know. But like,
Okay.
Sorry.
Milky,
It was far away.
in that photo, I need you to really listen. I could not stand for 30 seconds. Now I can walk over
Amber
a mile.
is fat.
I mean, earlier in this video, we saw Twinkie's ears back and her looking scared when Amber was going around hitting things with objects. So I think it's safe to say that that poor dog doesn't have the most comfortable life, and that's very sad. I've also noticed in this the way Amber is so condescending and belittling to Milky and the over explanation for things as well is a lot. Like if someone said to me, "You didn't walk your dog," I'd be like, "If you say so," and that would be the end of it. Like that would be your assumption. If that's what you think's happening, it's what's happening, right? But she over explains herself a lot in a lot of these situations. There's like a million and one excuses for it, and by the look on her face as well, like she is not happy that she's not in control of this situation. She is trying to control the environment, be verbally aggressive to everybody involved. I guess that's how she's learned to control, but it's really not. He plays this back and sees how she behaves because it's something that when you get to 35 years old is really unacceptable behaviour. And like I said, I never really talk about Hamlet in such a way on my channel. I'm not defensive of her either, but I just try and see the medium ground. But I will call it out when I see it. And this, for me, this behaviour is just so alarming to me that it needed to be discussed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
If
Say
you
you
said
abuse
my
your
name.
pets.
Every time I talk on here, people
Yeah,
ignore.
for real. Listen.
So, if either Emily's a liar, or Emily said that you let your dogs and your cats shit and piss all
Okay,
over
I
her
have a
house.
question for you.
I would love you to answer
Why
first,
do you
though.
choose
So
to
Emily
speak
said. So either
about
Emily's
One
a
at a
someone where
time,
liar.
I
guys. One
said
at a
do
time.
not speak about them?
Either Emily's a liar,
I
or
told you
you
not
let
to
your pet
speak.
shit over her house.
I told you not to speak about her.
I didn't listen. So
That's
either.
why I am
Okay,
purposely
no.
not responding.
Yeah, no, look,
'Cause
there
I'm
are
right.
boundaries here. We're not going to talk about fucking an active relationship. I'm sorry. Like, look, there's legitimate things
Sorry.
hit her on. Like, I
Well,
feel
that's
like
fair, but I'm gonna say it. So
I feel like getting into an
her
active
loved
relationship
one,
is crossing a boundary. So, like, we're not going to do that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
but her loved one said she abused her animals. That's all I'm saying.
No,
Her
they
current
didn't.
loved one said it.
No, they didn't.
They did though.
Bitch, I bet you have so much fucking dirt about you, but you're just lucky it's not on the internet.
Yeah, tons, so much.
So we can go back to that 8-year-old photo when I could not do anything for myself. And now
Well,
someone
that's
who
okay
lives,
then.
now
That's
someone
okay
who
then.
I never said it was okay. You're not
But you did
listening
nothing
to me.
for it.
I have learned, grown.
Amber is
I mean, I don't know if mobile dog groomers are a thing in the States. They are in the UK. I used to have a husky and I used to have a dog groomer mobile machine come and groom him and look after him. So I don't know, like I imagine they have those kind of things there. So when you are immobile and stuff, so there really isn't an excuse. And you can't put it all on your exes when they're your animals and your responsibility.
WHO put her abuse online. She invited everyone to know her business. Therefore Amber sit on the floor and stand without help. Emily and I agreed on
Yes.
this one. Piet Gall super chatted $19.99. Townk is awake. Let's see the nails. We_80 super chatted $20. Why is there two Shreks? Where is Fiona? Hello to the gorgeous lady with the hot accent. Amber is a
Hi.
blob. 177 super chatted $20. Scooter, can you get rid of the 1000 LB's sister and replace her with Milky full time? Viewership on the bus
They
will
wouldn't get
triple.
views.
Amber, did you
Did
flip a
it-
I
coin
wouldn't wear a
between
pig mask on
Rarity and
camera.
Wasabi when you played
They wouldn't get
Choosy?
views.
Amber
Step 6, reflective post-conflict. Process your emotions, journal, talk to a trusted friend, or use coping strategies and manage stress to prevent internalizing anxiety. 2. Elevate the relationship. Consider whether repeated patterns of aggression are acceptable or whether boundaries, limited interaction, or professional help are necessary. It is very important to follow those steps. Like, will this person even consider getting professional help with their aggression? Would you want space from them while they're processing that? I feel now, knowing what I know, that I would probably distance myself from the relationship and let them work on themselves, but maybe be there as a support network if necessary, if I decided to remain with that person. I don't know how you guys would feel. Like watching Amber and her smugness and the way she's speaking to Milky, she doesn't know this person. Do you know what I mean? Like she barely knows these guys, but she does not know this person. She's talking to her like she's a complete idiot, and it's just not acceptable behaviour. There are better ways of addressing this. If anything, she's made herself look 100% worse because it is live. She's not able to control her facial expression, her tone of voice, and her actions. And it's very, very clear to me, like, this is just my opinion, that this is how she has treated people her whole life and completely gotten away with it. People have enabled this behaviour with her, and it's just completely unacceptable. Right, so I'm going to end the video here because the rest of it, Milky doesn't really get a word in edgeways with her. After this live stream, Milky did do like a little live Q&A to find out so she could talk about what happened on the show. So you probably hear a lot more of what happened on there than you will on here now, to be honest. But obviously, go back and watch this through if you want to. I feel we've seen a very, very dark side of Amber now, and it's actually pretty alarming to watch. Um, I don't know how you guys feel about that. Let me know in the comments how you feel. And I hope what I've added in here with the de-escalation tactics is helpful for you, because I felt at the time when I was trying to find out about what was going on with my ex-partner and this, that, and the other, that people were telling you how to tell what that certain kind of manipulation and pain was, but nobody was telling you how to address it. And I think that's the most important thing. Like, not only to be aware of that particular type, but to be able to know how to manage it and get yourself out of that situation safely. So I really hope this has helped a few people. There are professionals out there who you can talk to. You are definitely not alone. Their behaviours are never ever your fault. It's their own responsibility to regulate their own emotions, and you don't deserve that. So I really hope that I've been able to help. Thank you again for watching my video. I really appreciate every single one of you that comes onto my channel and talks in the comments and like has discussions with me, this, that, and the other. I So I'm just so happy to have a platform to talk about stuff on. And like I said before, I've never really talked about my own personal experiences before this video, so that was actually quite a cathartic thing for me to do. But yeah, let me know what you think about this video in the comments. If you watched it all the way through, please put a milk. Is there a milk emoji? Maybe a milk emoji or a Shrek related emoji, maybe a donkey, something like that, so I know that you watched my video all the way through, and I really, really appreciate every single one of you who takes time to watch and like and comment on my videos. It really means the world to me. Please remember to subscribe. I would love to have you here, and I will speak to you in the next